So, well, is there any online voting for the Face of Beauty Tansen? If yes, paano mo makakahawag sa'yo for voting?
I'm not very sure yet if there's any category or any category where the votes actually matter. But I think on a personal level, it's important that we come together. And it's that there's me when I see people on the internet support and root for me. And it's very important as well. And for it being a body pageant, a new pageant, I think the exposure we give to the pageant will help me boost my chances because it means I'm able to bring a market to the pageant, and that's very important as well to what we're competing for.
Okay, follow-up question. So, during your first national pageant, we saw the craftsmanship of your designer for the national costume competition. So, this time around, the same designer pa rin ba ang design ng costume mo? And then, can you share us a little bit ng hint of your methods?
Okay, so thank you. I'm very happy to be able to have the time to talk about the people behind my campaign. And I'm still going to be working with the local designers and the artists team so to make my national costume during the and I'm keeping them until I want. So we're going to have that. And when we were brainstorming what I want to showcase in Taiwan, we talked about how important it is to stay true to the Filipino beauty. So we're bringing that's one, two, the classic Filipino beauty. At the same time, we also incorporated some elements that are very Bicolano. So we're gonna use certain materials and it represents a flower. It represents a flower that locally found in my province at the same time. It's a rare flower in the Philippines. So that's something very a big clue on it. And I think you can expect a certain level of craftsmanship pa rin. How meticulous it was done, how intricate the designs and the details are. So hopefully everybody gets to appreciate the national costumes for Taiwan.
And last question, favorite na lahat, why should you be our next Face of Beauty International winner?
Is what's inside, and I believe I have that because when you have a beautiful soul, you're able to have beautiful impacts for your beautiful communities. Thank you.
Wala bang championship?
Hi there. Okay. Then would it be okay if you could introduce yourself, not now na you're representing Bicol region, but the Philippines? Name, age, and our country.
Pwede naman pala.
Pwede naman, name and then
My age na para they will Philippines Okay, ready? I haven't practiced this. The first time ko pala magagawin. Okay. Isabel Villasano, 27, Philippines. One more.
Go.
Isabel Villasano, Philippines.
you can see. Well, since you are 27 years old, and you see in your 27 years of experience, what are you most proud of and why?
I think I'm very proud of how I've gotten change in my life. I think change is very hard, right? Sometimes you can't control, what's going on the outside, but then sometimes you really exhaust it. And I think I would like to give myself a pat on the appreciate how changes are happening in my life. And I'm open arms and I'm looking forward to what good changes I'll be having for my future.
Thank you, Belle, and good luck.
Yan, good to see you, ha? Oo, sir, ma. Hindi na na eh.
Hello. Hi, Belle. Mukha ka namang 70. Fairness. Hi, Belle. So, as of now, how many candidates pa yung magkukumbits for this edition?
I think 60. They made us prepare 60 tokens for
Ang
candidates.
dami pala.
60, yes.
In fairness. Belle, what was your recent realization about yourself?
And I can actually ask for help. You know, I think that's something I struggle with. I have a hard time being vulnerable and admitting that I need help. So lately, I've been really busy, like working schedules, and sometimes I wouldn't be able to make it from here. And I've learned that help is okay, and you can depend on people, and you can actually count on people to put things together for you. So it's very important. I think when you understand how much load you're carrying, and when you're able to understand that people can actually help you bring that weight, it's very refreshing and liberating. So that's something very important for me.
And last question. So, okay naman kung minsi ko din. Kamusta ang love life nila?
Oh my goodness. I'm okay. I'm happy.
Wow!
Very mindful.
Very mindful. Congratulations in advance. And hopefully by after your competition, mag-celebrate tayo sa pantan of your victory, friends, conference. Pero hanggang ko yan. As a Ruby Balwi na tayo. Bakit nanalo ka din? Thank you.
Hi, Mr. This is Paulo from Philippine Pageant League. Your question is for preparation strategy. How then will you be preparing for the Face of Beauty International in Taiwan, both mentally and physically? And what are your strategies to stand out?
Okay, so I've been doing the same routine I've been doing since this role, only now that I devote more time working on myself physically. So I have more time to work out now. I've been going to the gym. At the same time, I've been become more emotionally prepared. Because it's a different arena, it's a different competition. Like I said, I can't call my mom anymore to just be there in a distance. So that's something I have to be very, focused on, be emotionally steadfast. And for strategies, I think we just want to be real, authentic, and true to our brand, or to myself. Because it's easier to present yourself in the most natural way possible. And that's for a way for me to be, standing out. Because I just represent myself truly and authentically. So that's how we're gonna work through Taiwan.
Last question. For your personal journey, how do you balance your personal life, career, and responsibilities as a beauty?
I've learned how to manage my time better. So sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it gets in schedules and like I don't get to properly distribute my time. But over the course of it, I learned how to prioritize certain things over others. And that's very important that you know your priorities and how you're able to deliver well in those aspects or responsibilities. Thank you.
Sino kasama mo ba?
Oh, I'm bringing my team. I'm bringing my family, my parents are coming, and some of my friends are also. And ako, so you want take advantage, it's just like na malapit lang is Taiwan. If it's another place, it would be really hard to bring anything. Thank you po. Thank you so much.
Nanalo.
Thank you.
Hi there.
I I'm gonna ask, kasi last night I saw you just uploaded your I Am Me video and it touched me because you really shared your typical day of of how you go through a day in your life right now. And I was struck by the passion that you do as a speech pathologist in your hometown. So, tanong ko lang, how do you balance your time between preparing for this competition and working as a speech pathologist? Because you really there that your work, you usually go to your hometown from Monday to Wednesday and then go back to Manila for training.
Well, I have that it's been hard to be wearing two different shoes, but I'm so lucky that I have parents who are very understanding. So of course I had to cut some time off from work because I have to devote my time here. But I'm still working on the weekends. So I'm thankful that they understand that I have to accomplish this first and fully commit my time to them again. So that's that. I still keep in contact with them, like how else I would not them even if I'm not there. So that's very important. I think above all these, the important thing to learn is communicate. So you can communicate how it's hard to balance two things at the same time. It's also important to communicate how you can simultaneously help them despite their absence.
So you travel from Manila to Albay, Thailand. Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
That's commitment.
I know. Kasi my work is Monday in Albay, Monday to Thursday. And my last patient is at 5 o'clock. So I end at 5. So normally hindi ko na maaabot yung latest flight. So I have to take the overnight bus. There's a bus na sleeper bus. I can sleep overnight and arrive here in Manila. I will just nap for 2 hours before I go to work at 9 or 10 o'clock in the hospital.
So how has your work as a speech pathologist impacted the way how you view life?
Well, it's a very complete experience. You know, sometimes isipin mo na, ang mga problema ko ganyan. But when you see the lives of other people, they're still very happy and very content with how their lives. Despite the struggles, the difficulties, it makes you realize that I actually live a good life. And I actually need to see the good in other things. Because sometimes you forget that we have a certain idea of how life should be when we forget how different it is in real life. And it's important that you are in touch with reality, not just your reality, but the reality of other people. So you can, you know, have a more profound idea of yourself, your community, and how everything goes.
Do you think that would be an asset?
Yes,
So
I
we
think.
are competition.
Yes, I think living in reality, being in the moment, is very important because you don't have a clouded idea of how the world works. So, if things don't go my way, then I understand because it's really how the world works. But at the same time, I also understand how I can check on myself, how I can improve the subjective assessment of how I can manage or improve myself. So, it's really nice to be living outside the bubble. Yung alam mo talaga yung sarili mo and you understand how you can really work on that.
There you go. Congratulations. I hope you do well in your upcoming
Thank you.
competition.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Belle. Okay na ako?
Maraming hapon.
Okay, so my question is, you mentioned earlier that Face of Beauty International is looking for a winner who can lead.
Yes.
Okay, so should you win the title, where would you lead the organization during the win?
Thank you. I think that's very important that we understand why I'm doing this. So initially, I joined Miss World to bring more light to my community. At the same time, when I reached the nationals, I was given the opportunity to talk to more people. And I hope if I win, when I win, I can be able to bring more of that light in the Philippines because there really is so much more to do in here, and I hope they'll be able to grant me that opportunity to work more here. But I also really want to also bring that leadership in different parts of the world and grant. Hopefully, we can do that with Facebook.
Thank you very much.
ladies and magandang hapon. The question for you is, have you done your homework in watching previous edition, and what are they looking for in a winner?
Yes, okay, so thank you, because that's very important as well. I think before we join the pageant, it's important that we do our research, what we're getting into, what we're supposed to bring, what kind of wardrobe to bring. So we studied that it's more of a combination of things. So they're also very grand with certain areas, but they're also very diplomatic in some areas too. So it's a mix of both. So I think you can expect the grandeur of magic at the same time the diplomacy and the global understanding in terms of community dialogues in basic beauty.
Is there a difference from other pageants when it comes to the way they have their competition, like picnic gown, swimsuit, etc.? Are they have like special event or judging competition?
We have a separate night for talent and national costume, and we also have a preliminary competition, same and closed door interview. So that's very similar to most. At the same time, they still have the evening talent and swimsuit competition parts. So I think it still follows the traditional pageant format, but it includes certain activities that hold true to the mission of basic beauty, which is more of dialogue.
So since the pageant is Face of Beauty, they have focus on beauty and focus on
Yes, I think it's the essence of the pageant itself. That it's not just the physical; it's how you're able to impact your community and how beautifully you make the lives of others too. So we are very focused on charity, very charity-based. I think the current winner now is from Thailand. Yes, Thailand current winner, and she's spending most of her time doing charity work. So it doesn't seem very glamorous. It's like t-shirt, sunshots, mga events, yeah. So I think that's something I would enjoy as well. I like the simplicity of being able to work as a beauty, not just becoming a beauty.
Best of luck and bring home the first crown for the Philippines. Thank you.
Na-check mo na ba yung mga co-candidates? Sino yung mga close kalaban?
Okay, friends, not my son. Para maganda. Before they had a group chat, and nakalive tayo. Get to know some of them again. I think Miss Thailand is a runner-up ng Miss Grand. So that's that. And then the rest are from your respective countries. I think there's one na parang hindi ko lang yung country na. I don't even know how to say the country, but it's the first time that a girl from that country is going to join the pageant. So might be all the first in case of people. Yes. I think it's a London-based pageant, but then they're gonna host it in Taiwan this year.
27 na so naabutan mo yung Meet Your Career.
Oo!
Puntahan mo.
So we were brainstorming the video asked us to talk about facts about our country, facts about ourselves, and certain questions back. And I realized that we were trying to think about what influence of Taiwan has in me. So I would admit he or the Meet Your Garden. We must Meet Your Garden person. So we did that. And we're very happy kasi it's just, very honest and very candid of me. A part of my life, or at one point in my life, I had my own influence. So that's that. And everybody had
Good luck, girl!
Additional question. When I sent you my questions, I was kind of intrigued by your answer about sustainable fashion. Can you elaborate more on sustainable fashion and how this will impact your wardrobe
Yes.
in the competition?
We're gonna talk about my wardrobe now. Basically, I'm still my stylist cover, and we really talked about bringing in Filipino craftsmanship. I think it's about time we talk more about the sustainable aspects of Philippine fashion. So we're gonna fabric and locally sourced material for that. At the same time, I'm also going to patronize local designers. My preliminary gown and my final gown will be both made by my Bicolan designers. So everything's from Bicol, my napkin is from Bicol, and that's something we should celebrate. I think the Philippines has a lot of really good talent, and we just need to open doors for them and give them an opportunity to actually elevate themselves. So that's what I always wanted to do since my first pageant. I've always liked bringing local designers with me to my province, and it's important that I continue to do so even in my international competition.
Can you tell us more about what materials you're working with specifically?
Okay, so we're revealing siya. So remember in my national costume before we used Abaca fabric. So we're gonna use the same thing this year but with different elements. So we're going to still use local material in the fabric Abaca and create classic Filipino with a modern twist. At the same time with the elements of the flower locally found in the Philippines.
Questions?
Your final.
Before I continue, we would like to greet one of our colleagues. Happy birthday, Sels.
And invite lang.
Well, I think it's
Tayo na lang siguro. Tayo na lang siguro.